Hi, my name's Dan. I'm with PalmSet Pools, and today we're going over a basic pool equipment for a pool and spa with some water features, shear descents, and bubblers. So today what we're going to talk about how the water flows, what component it goes through before it goes back into the pool. So basic rundown, as we can see, this is your JXI heater. This one is propane. Hottest they go is 104. This right here is a Jandy E pump, stealth pump, filter pump. And this is your actual filter, where the actual filter is inside here that collects all the debris, the dust, the algae. And this is your water feature pump that shoots out the shear descents and the bubblers. So if you are new to a pool in your backyard, every setup is different. So it's a basic, it's almost about the same thing. As you see right here, you have your suction lines. These are your skimmer, and pool main drain that's at the bottom. This isolated pipe right here is your spa main drain. So in normal operation, we call it pool mode. As you can see, the water is spilling out of the spa into the pool. So in normal pool mode, this is what you want to see for your valves, how they're going across like this. That means it's open. Now, if you ever have to shut one of the valves, or if your service company ever had to shut them, say you had low water level, what they'll do is they'll turn these valves. You hear a difference in the pump. So basically you're shutting off the lines right here, stopping water right there, and having all the water come from the main drain of the pool going into your pump right here. So in case your water level's low, you don't have to shut it off. You can just shut the skimmers off, even though it won't collect the debris on top, but it will still keep your pool circulating. But normally, this is what we want to see. So these right here are the screws that go on the handles. So you can tighten them down if you want. Me, I always put them hand tight. So in case anybody is around here, they bump into it, you can't really move it that hard. So they're just locking nuts for the handle. So as we got water flowing, it's going through the pipes right here. It's going in. It's going into the pump. This right here is your 2-inch check valve. Now when the system shuts off, this red door that is open right now, when the system's running, the red door is open, and then when it shuts off, it closes right here just to keep water in the lines. It doesn't get any air back into the pump. They're optional. It all depends how your setup is. If your water level, if your pool equipment is above the pool, I recommend it so you won't have a hard time getting the pump started. So as we got water flowing, it's going into the filter. It's going through these 4 cartridges that sit inside here. Water passes it, it collects any of the debris, the grass, the algae, the dust. It all goes in here. Depending how your pool is and how dirty it gets, if your pool stays clean, if it stays clean, you probably 3 times a year, depending how much you use it, maybe 4 times a year, you'll probably end up cleaning them. If your pool's heavy with leaves and you get a lot of algae, probably once a month you'll end up cleaning it, just to be on the safe side. Usually with the pressure gauge, you can always eyeball this. I keep it at 30 is where we want to clean it, because you'll know when it has to be cleaned, because you'll see the water just not circulating right. You won't see the spillover out of the spa spilling over correctly. You'll probably see it trickling. So that's how you know if you see the pressure gauge is up to 30, we'll have to clean it. So as we pass through the filter, we go around, in, back out, go all the way around, goes back into the heater. Now as we pass through, before the heater, I have a sacrificial zinc anode. Basically it protects the heater from anything, any type of metal, anything in the water. This will eventually corrode, and it will kill that first before it kills your heater. It goes through the zinc anode, goes into the heater. Even though your heater's off, it's still going through the heater. Now it's going back out, and it's going back out through this side right here to your pool returns. As it passes, it goes through a check valve. So when the system shuts off, the water stops right there. So any of your gases from your cell or anything can't get back into the heater to kill it. As it passes through your salt cell, which produces your chlorine, passes through, goes back into your lines right here, which goes back into the pool and spa. So as it passes through, this is your spa line, and this is your pool return line. Water goes through here, and water goes through here. You do have a valve. I generally put a valve on the pool return line to adjust how much water going into the pool so we can compensate for the spillover in the spa. So if we have to cut back on the pool return to make it spill over, this is what you do. You can put a valve on there. This is your cleaner pump. So when you have a Polaris 280 is what we generally put in there, you have to have a booster pump. Basically what it does, it steals water from the pool, pulls it into the pump, shoots it back out into this cleaner line, and that cleaner line goes to the side of the pool, and your cleaner hooks up to the threads into the side of it and pushes that high pressure water through the cleaner. and that's what makes it move all around. And it's right here, this is your water feature pump. Some pools have them, some pools don't. All depends what everybody wants. On this pool, we have 2 shear descents, and we have 2 bubblers on the tanning ledge. Same concept. What it does is it takes water from the pool. I think it's from the bottom of the pool, it's pumped, pulls it in, pushes it back out, goes through a little filter right here. So any debris or anything big goes through this filter, so it does not hurt the shear descents. What we've seen over the years where these are not installed, a lot of debris or anything that gets circulated, it goes through the shear descents, and a lot of that debris gets stuck and you have to clean it out. Sometimes you have to replace your shear descents, so we always put a little filter on here just to be safe. As water passes, goes through here, these lines, these are your bubblers, and these are your shear descents. So water passes through the bubblers. Obviously, I put valves on everything to adjust everything. It's very important. Some people do it, some people don't. I always put valves because you never know when you have to adjust a bubbler. So we pass through the bubbler lines, and we go through the shear descents, and that's how a water feature pump works. Pulls water in and pushes it back out. And we can't forget the air blower. But when you put it in spa mode, you turn the air blower on, it pushes air through the jet line, and you'll see it blowing and shooting water at the same time. That's your basic setup for a pool and spa combo with a water feature. Thanks for watching. Please call PalmSet Pools, and we will take care of you. Thank you.